For today's Cyber CEO episode,
he does everything for me. He'll fix what I need in a hurry, and I don't have to spend 15 minutes trying to figure it out. I can get a hold of him in 1 minute. He's got it fixed in 2 minutes, and I'm back to work. If I did not have them, I'd have to depend on my own ideas, which sometimes aren't. We're a team, and we have fun. What a blessing to have somebody with you to take your notes while you're in meetings and not even be physically there. The notes are taken. Whatever follow-up needs to be done, it's done. And you as the manager can go on to your next task knowing fully well it's all done. And at the end of the day, I guess I did everything. I'm pretty proud of myself. Everything's done. I can go home. I like my cyberbackers that I work with. We're partners. We're truly partners. They truly want to win with me, and I want to win with them.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Okay, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Don, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, doing absolutely fine.
Perfect. That's good to know. And of course, we really appreciate you being on the show. I know you have a lot of things to do. We really appreciate it. Now, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners just like yourself. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe starting off with, what's your role in the business, Don?
My name is 𝗙𝗻𝗃𝗃, and I am a real estate broker. I'm a business maps coach and also a Cyberbacker franchise owner.
There we go. A lot of hats for you to wear every day. I'm curious though, is this how long have you been in the real estate world, by the way?
26 years, roughly.
26 years, a lot of experience right there. Now, how about with virtual leverage? Is this your first time working with someone virtual?
Yes. Well, no, we had an ISO or a person make calls for us a couple of years ago. Didn't have the lead base to really support them. So the person was talented, but it was our fault. We didn't have enough people to contact. And so we had to terminate that experience. And so then we, a little over a year ago, we brought on 𝗙ecie. We needed help with our social media, website activity, database activity. And, I'm capable of doing it, but I'm slow and it took me a lot of time. And some people would question that I truly am capable. And I kind of wonder now too, after meeting 𝗙cie. But he does everything for me. If I have a question, I just asked him to jump on Zoom and he comes on and he says, "What do you need?" We'll share our screen. He'll fix what I need in a hurry. And I don't have to spend 15 minutes trying to figure it out. I can get a hold of him in 1 minute. He's got it fixed in 2 minutes, and I'm back to work.
There, because now you have the support of your cyberbackers, because you mentioned you got 3 of them now, right?
Yes, have 3.
3 cyberbackers. So you did have experience working with someone virtual before. So was it a big change? Just because, of course, previously, before the pandemic, way back, a lot of us were used to working with people that we can meet. Now everything's going more virtual. So was it a big change? How was the transition?
COVID actually brought a gift in, via Zoom or whatever, portal you want to use. It advanced everybody of all ages to accept technology for real as this. There is a platform for it that actually works. And so, we live in a rural area and our internet is good. So we're able to do virtually everything online. It's still important to see the people, but at the same time for business activities, my team, they push me and that's the talent is probably the biggest thing, makes me a better person because, Joe, I don't know if you're familiar with it. There's a chart on talent that talent pushes you. Talent raises the bar. Talent does a variety of things. Non-talent doesn't know where the bar is. They don't know what they're searching for. They give you pieces of your work back that you assign to them, whereas talent will take it to the next level. And a prime example is, with Nico, I asked him to build me a video. Here's what we want to do, and here's the concept. And he said, well, you got film for me? Yes, I filmed something for you. Build it. And then he comes back with something better than what I had ever anticipated and never even thought of. Renee and my other cyberbacker constantly pushes me. And an interesting theory is to show what talent is like. She asked to wanted me to participate in a project, and it's going to cost money. And so she said, here's what the cost would be. And for your reference, here's the data to support why this would be a good decision if you choose to do so. So all of a sudden, they're asking to pay me to spend money to make a certain, purchase a certain product to do something for us. And here's the research behind to show what the stats are to support that purchase. Well, gee, that's pretty hard to say no to. I haven't said yes yet, but those are the kind of things I experience. And then they my head is spinning half the time because they're full of ideas. Jane is our career backer, and she's super talented in lining up people. So I actually have 3 people challenging me. Well, we would like to do this. What do you think of this? Can we do this from here? Where do we need to go? Okay, wait, folks, my head only spins so fast. But it's all good. They're really pushing me. If I did not have them, I'd have to depend on my own ideas, which sometimes aren't terribly imaginative. And we would be spinning our wheels while I'm thinking of something. But my cyberbackers continuously feed me things to look at. Here's what we can do. Maybe look at this. What about this? What about this social media? Do we want to be on this? I wanted to buy a robot, and we haven't, as a team, came to that decision that the robot is the correct thing to do yet for what we're marketing, because the robot sitting in my office and talking to me really wouldn't help. We need to have more events planned. If we have events planned where it fits, it's a no-brainer.
Of course.
But my team actually thinks through those things with me, saying, okay, what are you going to use it for? And there's no benefit or loss to them, but that's the level of our conversation. I think if we do this, what will be the benefit or the challenge? I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think right there, that's already a testament to your cyberbackers who are really invested in your business's success and in your success, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're a team. We're a team, and we have fun.
Yes.
And then we get serious, and then we have fun.
I think having a bit of fun is also important in any kind of business, not just real estate. It's in every kind of business, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Now, talking about fun, you went through the hiring process before you got partnered with your cyberbackers. So I'd like to know more about your experience there. How did that go?
Well, I've gotten to do it a few times since I've hired more than one. It's an exciting time because you don't know what to expect. And then the day before or 2 days before, you'll get a personality evaluation. You'll get what talents they actually possess. They're basically the resume, and you'll get a welcome video from them, so you can familiarize yourself. But I look forward to it. Absolutely look forward to it. Especially after the first time, it's a fun process to hire people because you actually get 3 to 5 candidates.
Yes.
Who would have ever thought you'd have 5 viable candidates, all very talented, to choose from? And sometimes it's really hard to pick because who you thought from the original data that you had and the welcome video, somebody else, whoa, I didn't see that coming. That person's really talented. He or she is really, really good. And so it's difficult to choose because you feel bad not choosing someone.
True.
because they're really talented, and you can tell if they want to work.
And they want to be there. They want to be there to support you all the time, right?
Yes.
Now, talk to me about the idea of virtual leverage. How do you think our listeners can benefit from virtual leverage, not just in the real estate world, but in any kind of business?
Well, a lot of our clients now they're not in real estate, they're in other businesses. The one thing that I find is that having a cyberbacker, depending on what particular skill that you need, can take that off of your plate and do it very well. And they're already trained when they start. And then you just need to train them on the nuances of your business. But the concept is they already understand how to do it. We've got a couple of clients with Cyberbacker Prime, which is, I wish I would have known about that years ago, where somebody, Cyberbackers, with you throughout the day,
Sure.
taking your notes, sending your email, say, I need to bounce a text to this person. It's done. We need to pull this file and send it to somebody. While you're driving down the road or in a meeting or just out of a meeting, it's done. What a blessing to have somebody with you to take your notes while you're in meetings and not even be physically there.
True.
There's no limitations. A lot of times people will sit in there and just because they're there, it changes the environment of that meeting segment of the people that meet every week, a small group. In this case, where cyberbackers are, they don't even see the cyberbacker. The meeting's recorded, the notes are taken, whatever follow-up needs to be done, it's done. And you as the manager can go on to your next task knowing fully well it's all done. And at the end of the day, I guess I did everything. I'm pretty proud of myself because everything's done. I can go home.
I think an example right there is the time, because you can save time and you can go home, let's say 5, 6, not even go through the night or through the evening working because of virtual leverage. Don't you agree?
I would fully agree with that. The one challenge that I do see is when you get very organized because of your cyberbacker and your activities, that your day is very well planned. Mm-hmm. You may very well have some open time that you should be doing something to expand yourself or actual business things. So sometimes you may be your worst enemy because you have time. You're not used to having time. Yeah. So what do we do with it? Well, we may look at Facebook. We may check something else, check the sports page, or read the news headlines, which is pretty much all we could be doing something important. Sure. So the one thing you have to watch out to, if you get too much time, sometimes you become lazy yourself.
True. Agree with you there. I think especially with a free time, you can maybe help on improving yourself, gain new skills, or just focus on the business, on growing the business. I think that's a good way to spend that time, that extra time. Yes. Now, next question. Would you say that partnering with a cyberbacker is a good investment for any kind of business? Again, not just for real estate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where can you find talent of this nature for the price, the value, than somebody that's physically being there? This is a great opportunity to help someone in a country that wants to work, that is tremendously talented. Mm-hmm. Two factors: want to work and talent, second to none. And it's just a great opportunity to help somebody.
Yes, definitely. Again, the best of the best are out there, not just in one place, but again, I think that's the beauty of virtual leverage, because you get to work with people who aren't in the same country. They're in a different place, again, thousands of miles away, right?
And a lot of times when you go to interview, you may only have one person or two or three candidates, and you may not, if you're busy, you may not vet them that well, but they're nice people. So I think this is going to work. Mm-hmm. Where with Cyberbacker, you're averaging above 15,000 applications a week. So, and you're accepting less than 1% of them. So 15,000 applicants a week that are interested in what you do, or may have the capability for what you want to hire for. Mm-hmm. I can't do that myself. Gosh. I can't do that with a hiring firm around here.
True.
But the 15,000 a week or plus to apply to work for Cyberbacker, it's phenomenal.
Yes, huge number. And again, only the best of the best get through that, of course, application process. Now, one last question for you, Don. And Just wanted to know, you've been with Cyberbacker for a few months, as I believe is what you mentioned earlier. What do you like most about Cyberbacker? What's the best part about it?
I like my Cyberbackers that I work with. We're partners. We're truly partners. They're involved in training all the time, and that training comes through to challenge me. Biggest thing I like is they're challenging me. They're questioning what I think we should do, and not in a negative way. They truly want to win with me, and I want to win with them.
I think that's the most important thing. Just being a mutual partnership between you and your Cyberbacker. And in relation to that, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for the next couple of months. And again, Don, thank you very much for dropping by. Had fun talking to you today.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.